I hate how they do this every year. The Baltimore Ravens do this every year in the draft or in free agency. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but they did it again. They got Kyle Hamilton. They got arguably the best player in the draft for some people without having to move at all. They just sat tight and got Kyle Hamilton, a player who, I mean, as a safety, is like redefines what it means to be a safety in a sense from a physical standpoint. 6'4", 220 pounds, 33-inch arms. I mean, there's some linebackers in the NFL that are smaller than this dude. And he plays really well for the position he played at Notre Dame. He was a good safety. I think some people have cooled on him a little bit through the draft process because he didn't have the fastest 40 time that maybe we were expecting he would. He wasn't quite that fast, so maybe he's not that super athlete. But, hey, I mean, we saw he had some ridiculous plays in Notre Dame where just the coverage range was insane. He made plays from one hash going all the way over to the other hash in the sideline, making a dive interception. The dude's got really good range. And I think some people are worried that maybe he'll just be a tight end racer, like a slot defender who covers tight ends and sometimes plays in the box as safety. I think he can be more than that. I think he can play a little bit deeper because he does have that range. I think he can play in the slot and he can cover tight ends. He can cover that quote-unquote big slot wide receiver that's becoming more popular nowadays. Someone like Drake London might even be a big slot in the NFL. He can cover those kind of players. So I really like that for him. And going to Baltimore, just going to a very versatile defense. I mean, that's... As a Steelers fan, I absolutely hate it because it's absolutely a fantastic move for Baltimore. I mean, it's really, for them, it's incredible. And he's been an impact player since his freshman year. And as a freshman, he had 4 interceptions, a defensive touchdown, 6 passes to defense. This past year, 3 interceptions and 4 passes to defense in 7 games, along with 2 tackles for loss. I read out his measurables. I mean, he is a different kind of player. He's my top safety this year, a really intriguing height, weight, speed guy. Ideal length. Won't turn 22 until next March. It's basically going to be 21 for his entire rookie year. Now Baltimore gets to pair him with Marcus Williams, so they signed in free agency, your traditional deep safety, maybe like the best pure deep safety in the NFL. You pair him with Marcus Williams, you pair him with Chuck Clark, who's a little bit more of that box safety, a little bit more of that enforcer type dude. You even got Geno Stone on the depth chart, Darius Washington from past year, Tony Jefferson. It's such a deep defensive backfield for Baltimore now. I still think they need to add cornerback help at some point, but as for safety, that position's on lock. I mean, they are loaded in Baltimore.